Hello, Irish Football Fan TV. This is the after-match reaction. Republic of Ireland 2, Belgium 2. Coming from behind twice, Gary. I'll start with the lineup. Were you surprised with any of the players picked for the starting team?
No, I wasn't actually surprised. I was actually thinking, Paul, given everyone that's available, this is the strongest 11 Stephen Kenny could have picked for today. And I'm even wondering, even with all the players out, how many of them would come in. I talked to my 3 talking points. Would Gavin Bazunu come in for Caoimhín Kelleher? In my book, probably yes. Does Adam Ida start? I'm not even so sure now. And I mean, he would have been an automatic starter. But the lineup, look, Stephen Kenny wanted to make an impression in this game, and that, for me, he picked the best team he could today. I don't know what you think.
Yeah, I mean, in the starting 11 show, the only difference, I had Malumbi in there for energy, and Hendrick was fine. Like I thought he had a good game, so can't really fault the players that he had there. You know what I mean? It pretty much was the same thing that I picked, bar Malumbi in for Hendrick. So that was the team I wanted to see start. You could tell that that's the kind of team he wants to kind of keep that little bit of continuity, because obviously the international windows come on so far in between. He probably wants to just keep it like for like. With Androma Bamadelli out injured still, Seamus Coleman would come in there naturally, and he's been playing there under Kenny. And look, again, he came out of this game and he didn't get injured. Matt Doherty came out of this game, he didn't get injured, which was great, because the last couple of international windows they have been picking up knocks going back to their clubs and are suffering as a result. So maybe they might get rested now instead of playing the 2 games so quick, and go back to the clubs then, because obviously they have big, especially Seamus at Everton, with big games to play. And Matt obviously has started a bit of a resurgence of form under Antonio Conte, and he'll want to keep that. I thought he had a good game tonight as well. But yeah, as you said just there about Adam Ida, I think Callum Robinson is our go-to guy. I think actually Will Keane, he didn't do much when he came on. He didn't have a lot of time, in fairness, but I think Tuesday against Lithuania, I think you'll get an opportunity to see him and see how he actually goes. So I don't think look, I think it's going to be hard for Adam Ida to come back into the side automatically, but it's up to him to, score goals and put himself in the hat. I think he probably would have been the choice, because he was scoring at Premier League level. He was starting to come of age a little bit, and he just picked up a knock at the wrong time, unfortunately. And I'm sure Norwich fans are sickened by it as well, because he started to get form at Norwich, and had he maybe stayed fit, he could have maybe scored some goals to keep them up.
Yeah, I mean, would Andrew Bamadelli start ahead of Seamus Coleman? Maybe in a year or two. Enda Stevens might start ahead of James McLean, although I thought James McLean was excellent today.
Yeah, he was.
Adam Ida up front, you could play himself and Callum Robinson maybe behind him, but I mean, Chiedozie Ogbene for me, and he was given man of the match, he was absolutely superb. Jason Knight is a crucial player as well. He gives us fantastic energy as well.
Yeah, and he's horrible in a good way. I love that.
Yeah, no, I'm a big fan of his as well. Yeah, no, a big fan. So look, I think it was the strongest 11 available. I am a fan of Jeff Hendrick, I thought, and he's been playing very well lately as well. Although Jason Malumbi has come back again and starting to nail down a place at West Brom.
Yeah,
but yeah, you can make an argument over a couple of positions, but certainly Stephen put out a very, very strong side, as did Belgium. I mean, people are saying there's no De Bruyne, there's no Lukaku. On the bench of Divock Origi, who scored in the Champions League final, scored some crucial goals for Liverpool, Benteke, Chiedozie, that's just the bench. There was some real quality players on show today for Belgium.
And you have batshuayi, who obviously scored the goal. Yeah. I think just to go actually into the game, I mean, that was the only real chance I can remember them having in the first half. He got the ball, he took it inside Seamus Coleman, and it was very, like we said at half time, it was very like our old enemy Thierry Henry in his Arsenal days. It was a very good finish like that, to be fair, and he buried it. And maybe that's what Henry's working on with them in their training, who knows.
It looked like it. I mean, that's the goal. You could see him just on the left hand side of the box, just check a little bit, and a lovely goal. It was a great goal.
Took that one touch and then bang, and Kelleher was left with no chance. Look, I don't think he could have done anything about either goal, to be fair to him. But down the half an hour mark, and it's kind of funny when Henry came up actually on the big screen. There was a change in the crowd, and then we started to get a bit of momentum. I think Ogbene done something out on the left hand side, got a corner or something, and the crowd just got up from that. And it's just little things like that. Ogbene is one of those players who seems to, the fans really seem to like him, and he does a bit like McLean, like he can do something so simple, but the fans react to it, and then they start getting behind it. And then from that point, I thought we looked quite dangerous. And then not long after that, he did a little nutmeg. I think it was to James McLean, and then I think he had a shot. It's so much was happening in the game, so I was trying to bring myself back. But something happened. Went out for a corner anyway, and then the ball. Then there was a good bit of play down on the left hand side between McLean and Robinson. Robinson whips in the ball, and Duffy and I couldn't see who was in front of him, but the two of them tried to head it. The ball comes to Ogbene. He showed a lot of composure in that position because he could have just kind of swiped at it, but he actually just flicked it back up. A lovely overhead kick, and it was 1-1. Again, another goal. He seems to love scoring here, and he's adding to his tally. And if we've had problems before with goal scorers, but not with him.
It's 3 goals already, and he wouldn't even have been a year ago. He wasn't even in the squad. I mean,
well, he was trying to get him into. He was trying to get him to represent Ireland, but
but I mean, he hadn't. He's only in the squad for the last 9 months, and as you said, he was fantastic composure, because the only way he was going to score from there was with an overhead kick, because the ball had come behind him, and he had 6 yards out to take the touch, keep the cool head, and then magnificent overhead kick. And I thought we really took the game to them. Our best spell of the game then. They actually were the ones that needed half time rather than us. I thought we played really well. The last 10 minutes of the first half, I thought we played really well, and I thought we might even have nicked the second goal, that we were pushing them back, and we certainly deserved to be at least level at half time, given the strong showing in the second half of the first half.
I thought we definitely finished the second half, the end of the half in the first half strong. I'm just looking down there. There's some of the players that missed out tonight: Jason Malumbi, Darragh O'Shea, Nathan Collins, and James Talbot. They're all just being put through their paces currently. So there's still good players to come into the side as well. I know we mentioned players earlier, and it was hard. Even that chance there, the Robinson chance, and then it came across to McLean, cleared off the line. That was in the second half. But I thought we started the second half quite well, because remember, that was the chance there. That was that, and thought at that point we were going to go on, but the game kind of fizzled out. It was a bit kind of not a whole lot going on, and then they get the corner, Hazard to Van Aken, and he buries the header. And at that point, I didn't think we were going to come back, and then
I was actually disappointed with that. Now, I actually thought we were actually the dominant side until that goal, that corner. And but it was a very, very bad goal to concede. I mean, look, I appreciate we're not one of the top sides in the world, and there are players at Belgium, at the other top 5, top 10 countries that can open us up, you can score, and just take your hat off to it and say, yeah, look, quality.
That was a good block by Duffy as well before the goal, actually.
Yeah, but I don't know, it was a very simple corner, good corner from Hazard, but there was 2 of them lost their markers, and it was a free header, and for me that was poor. I think it was James McLean, maybe I'm being unfair to him, who was meant to be marking Hagen. I'm not sure, I'd need to watch it back again. But certainly there were 2 Belgian players got free at the edge of the 6-yard box, and he'd all the time in the world to head the ball. It did come off Seamus Coleman's shoulder. It was probably going in anyway.
It does look like McLean there. On the we're watching the replay here.
Anyway, let us know your thoughts in the comments. I maybe have been unfair, but certainly 2, if not actually 3.
I was quite lucky if you look at it there. I didn't see the replay. It actually comes off Coleman's shoulder.
Look, we were unlucky with the deflection, but no, my real point is defending set pieces should be our bread and butter. Look, and that normally is what Irish defenders, Irish players are good at. That you don't concede simple goals from corners, free kicks. Okay, we're a bit unlucky with the deflection, and it was the same here against Serbia in September. It was same place really, same corner. Okay, Savage I think he'll go a bit closer to the near post for it, but
that was great,
it was simple. It was a brilliant goal, okay, I'll give him that, but I don't know, there's just something to work on. I think that's what I'll say. It's something for Stephen Kenny to work on for the Nations League in the summer, because I don't want to see us concede those type of goals against Scotland.
It might have been something that Anthony Barry actually picked up on us, maybe. He saw it as a weakness. You never know. You just never know. I know. Trying to be funny, but you never know. But I think then look, we go down towards the end of the game, and Matt Doherty does really well. He steps into a position, wins the ball back, plays the ball out wide right. It looked like it was going to go out of play. Ogbene does brilliant. He keeps it in play, steadies himself, composes himself, and whips in a fine ball to Alan Browne, and he comes on and meets it. And I've been guilty of giving Browne a lot of stick in the past, and I always wondered what he actually brought to the side. But like, he had scored obviously the header tonight, the header against Serbia as well, with the first goal in about 3 years.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking, I mean, I think we got about 20 goals since, but when he scored in Belgrade, goal scoring was a major issue, and it was a big deal to actually score. That was a great goal tonight. I mean, he arrived late in the box and he really poured the header into the corner. But I was talking about Chiedozie Ogebene earlier. Fantastic to keep the ball in play. Great composer. As you said, a brilliant cross and everything. A goal and an assist tonight. But
man of the match.
Yeah, without doubt, without absolute doubt. I mean, you can leave my Limerick bias at the door, but he was man of the match, and he was given man of the match, and he fully deserved it.
Well, overall thoughts, just to finish up on then, I was 2-2 against Belgium. You had said it beforehand. I'd have been like, yeah, I'll take it.
Absolutely.
I said 1-1 originally.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm delighted with that. I mean, okay, there was no De Bruyne, there was no Lukaku, but it was. Still, there were quality players, and in fact, in many ways, I think it made it harder for Stephen Kenny tonight, because if De Bruyne was here, if Lukaku was here, they might be having half an eye on the Champions League next week. Everyone in that pitch tonight was looking to go to Qatar. They were looking to play themselves into Mancini's Martinez squad, and I don't know, maybe a few of them will have to do better on another occasion. But from an Irish perspective, it was an excellent performance. Fantastic support from the crowd as well, and it's 1 defeat in 11. It's another undefeated game, and hopefully we'll go on and make it 12 on Tuesday night. Even with a few changes, we got to go and beat Lithuania. I think we will. But yeah, look, I'm absolutely buzzing over this performance, and I'm delighted going home. And look, the only thing I'm not happy about is all the people that left early with 10 minutes to go. But you missed a great goal. You deserved it. Anyways,
let them know, Gary. Love it. But there's something very likeable about this Irish team, and you just see that the fans are starting to take to the players. We've always seen the last 3-4 years, probably when we've been doing this, the comments have been toxic, and you just see people going, I'm actually happy with the lineup. The lineup that was picked today, they all said they were happy with it. Well, majority, you're always going to get one or two, but then the way we scored the goal, the way we never gave up, the way we gave chances, and then when the Alan Browne goal went in, you could see the crowd, and then at the end they got a standing ovation. The players came over and they clapped the fans. And
they went down. Actually, they went down to the south stand to the 114, the singing section, which is now probably 115, 113, and 116 as well. And you could really tell the bond there between the players and the fans, and they were lapping it up. And with Stephen Kenny as well. I mean, the fans were chanting Stephen Kenny's name. So, I don't think there's any doubt that. Certainly, I don't think you'll hear any Kenny out chants tonight. Yeah, well, look, I think it'd be nice now to finish another window with another win on Tuesday, but we'll come to that, and we'll have the final word tomorrow or the next day. And let us know your thoughts on the game in the comments. Did you enjoy it? Did you think we should have bet them? Did you think we should have lost? How were you feeling, and how are you feeling going into the Lithuania game? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like the video, don't forget to subscribe, and we'll speak to you all soon. Thanks for watching.